give Qurbani through one ummah. Most of these families only get to eat meat once a year. Let's ensure as many families can eat meat this Eid.
Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of
Jannah.
About a few years ago, there was a Saudi woman by the name of Rahaf Mohammed who claimed that she was being abused in Saudi. So she escaped from her family, and then, long story short, she got asylum in Canada. Here in the West, naturally this story got traction and a lot of people were talking about how evil Saudi was, but they also started talking about how evil the religion was. Yeah, unfortunately and sadly, yet again conflating country with religion or people with religion. Yes, Muslims may be good in some places, may be efficient in other places, maybe this or maybe that. That does not mean Islam is. Yeah, a footballer may not be good at the game. It doesn't mean the game is not good. So what happened to Rahaf years later, yeah? When she got in Canada, recently I came across this Twitter post in which I found out that as soon as she got in Canada, she had renounced her religion. She got a tattoo, she got a boyfriend, had an illegitimate child, claimed the child was his, and then he dumped her, allegedly of course, and she became LGBT as well. And oh yeah, she opened an OnlyFans account and she displays her body to strangers for money and for attention. So there's 3 points that came into my mind when I heard about this. First of all, I was really sad, yeah? Anyone who's a Muslim, who embraces Islam, then feels the need to leave Islam, feels that they're being harmed. I don't know if that's true, to what extent or whatnot, but number one, if you're gonna rebel, why go against the religion? Yeah, like I said initially, it's not the religion that's the issue, it's the people, the adherents of the religion, that's the issue. So why are you harming your akhirah? Why are you harming your dunya as well? Yeah, you want to rebel? That's like shooting yourself in the foot. Yeah, being in an argument with someone and saying,
you know what, because you said that to me, I'm not going to pray my dhuhr salah. I'm not going to do istinja, mate.
Yeah, which is cleaning yourself after doing a number 2 with water, that is, yeah?
I'm not going to give in charity to all those people that are starving, mate. I'm not going to pray.
So what you're doing is you're shooting yourself in the foot. Why would you want to do that? Rebel? Okay, rebel against the cultural norms. Yeah, get the nub of the issue. That's number one. Number 2, what was interesting was the West highlighted the issue when she was going through the alleged abuse and all that sort of stuff, which her family deny. But then when she was doing OnlyFans and displaying her body and wearing a bikini and stuff like that, you know, why are they cheering that on as if that's a measure of success and freedom?
Oh no, but she's not harming anybody with that.
What about that man that she had an illegitimate child with, allegedly, and then said that that's his child, and you know what, left him hurt as well? And all those people that are related to her that get hurt because of her antics, because she goes out and parties and, you know, has relations with men. And of course, when you're in illegitimate relationships, you're hurting other people, you're breaking their heart. And I would argue that is a severe, one of the most severe kinds of pain. And number 3, guys, it's family, yeah? And I would put blame on the family. From what we've heard from the media, when she was young, the father wasn't necessarily around. You know, he moved on to the second wife, the third wife. The mother of Rahaf was quite old, so naturally, according to her, she took out her frustrations on her. She was breaking the rules. She went on a taxi by herself in Saudi. You weren't actually allowed to do this. Why? Because people can take advantage, and that's exactly what happened to her. Of course, that affected her as well. And in school, she kissed another girl as well. So she was doing some funky business. So look, it's all well and good us saying that's shame and that's this, that's that, bad Muslim. We have to look at the root of the issue as well. So do tarbiyah of your children. Give them time. If you don't give them time and then they turn out like this, then you start saying, oh, what's going on, mate? It's this and it's that. Oh, we need to sort yourselves out. It's not the issue of the religion. The issue here is her family. The issue here is her as well. So we need to look at the roots of the issue and give your kids time, guys. Especially nowadays, if we leave them, subhanallah, they're like wild horses. They're gonna go somewhere. You know what I mean? Even cows, you leave cows, they'll start grazing on someone else's pasture. So guys, may Allah give us the ability to kind of understand this. When I heard what had happened to her, wallah, it made me so upset. I was in such a nice place, and it really kind of was a downer for me, because when we hear this happening to our sisters, it really hurts us, even our brothers as well. Anyone who feels the need to go away from religion when the issue is in culture and elsewhere. swear, yeah, we need religion. Wallah, by Allah, we need religion, and we do not understand. If only we could see the true value of it. Benjamin Netanyahu said, if you want regime change in Iran, you don't need to do all this complicated stuff. Just send them American programs. They'll want to be like them, and then job will be done.
It's not a question of whether Iraq's regime should be taken out, but when should it be taken out? It's not a question of whether you'd like to see a regime change in Iran, but how to achieve it. Iran has, for example, 250,000 satellite dishes. It has internet use. I once said to the heads of the CIA that if you want to advance regime change in Iran, you don't have to go through the CIA cloak and dagger stuff. What you want to do is take very large, very strong transponders and just beam Melrose Place and Beverly Hills 2050 and all that into Tehran and into Iran, because that is subversive stuff. They watch it, the young kids watch it, the young people, they want to have the same nice clothes and the same houses and swimming pools and so on.
Yeah, so be cautious with the sort of programming that's being done. Now it's being done, of course, with LGBT. Let's leave it there, guys. Have a lovely evening. Until next time. Assalamu alaikum.